Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to clench your butt cheeks quite literally today because the video is all about that. You don't have to like the video, you don't even have to subscribe. But shout out to the homie Mori though, check this out, roll it. It about to get funny real quick. So she says men are weird because we got bro out here, no mirror, he doing bicep curls, he's going back and forth, and then the look of disbelief.
No. No. No, I'm good. I don't need no help.
She says she good, she don't need help, yeah.
Guys, at this point, I just gotta say, just stop, bro. Like, really, genuinely stop approaching women at the gym, especially if they're in the middle of a set or stretching or...
Yeah, I agree, though. I agree, you know, because generally speaking, right, like, women go to the gym to do leg workout, you know, glutes workout. I've been to the gym, and let me tell you, that's basically what's up, bro. That's what's up. And sometimes, more than sometimes, females at the gym are in questionable positions, you know, working on their glutes and all that. So you don't want to be like going up and be like, what's up, how you doing? It just you know, it's not good. So I'm taking the female side on this one. I'm with you. 9 out of 10 times y'all be doing dumb shit, but this time, yeah, you got it right. You guys got it right. I'm with you.
Whatever the hell this workout here, Pilates, what is this, yoga? I don't know, man. Women, they do a lot of funny stuff in the gym, but don't mind the ladies. They have their little special workouts. Focus on yourself. I mean, honestly and truly, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you know, I go to the gym, right? We all know I don't need to keep repeating this. There's a lot of beautiful ladies that go to my gym. Quite a few that I, you know, sometimes take a glance at and appreciate the view. But it's never more than that, because guess what? I'm not going to poison the watering well. I've been going to this particular gym for years, and I'm just not going to make things awkward if I decide to approach for whatever reason. Mind you, it's kind of a tight-knit, small, modern gym, and, you know, there are familiar faces there, right? Familiar with...
That gotta be a skid, bro. There is no way y'all dudes be making us look bad. Yeah, I'm with my sisters out there. Yeah, man, these dudes need to do better. We gotta call them out. No, absolutely. What's wrong is wrong, bro. What's wrong is wrong. So we gotta call these dudes out, bro.
The owner and everything like that, but
because usually like females be doing dumb shit, but this time dudes be doing dumb shit. So
things don't work out for whatever reason. If I approach a girl, even if she's not busy, she's looking at her phone in between a set, I approach, she's not interested, I get rejected, or the energy is off, things are going to be awkward from there on then. I'm going to have to see her over and over again, assuming we both stay at the same gym, and then it just becomes weird. Mind you, I do have multiple gym memberships, but that's besides the point. Guys, stop doing this. Most people...
What do you mean you got multiple gym membership, bro? Like, did you try? Are you talking from experience? Seems like that he's talking from experience right there, bro. Damn, man, multiple gym memberships. I only got one, and I'm good with that, bro. Like, why you need multiple? Why you need multiple, man?
People go to the gym to work out. They're trying to focus on their cardio, their flexibility, building muscle, rehab, whatever the case may be, and odds are they're not interested. And then being all awkward like this, what did he do? He walked up to the wall.
Yeah, he's just like looking at the wall, then looks at her. He's like, got 10 pounds dumbbells, maybe, right? Okay, maybe 30. Oh, nah, I doubt it's 30, to be honest. I think it's 10, to be honest. Yeah,
acting like he was like curling some weights in the most random spot ever. What is this location? The video is mirrored, but I think this says is a stretching, so a stretching area. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this man just randomly pops up out of nowhere behind her while she's just trying to stretch, bro, with no type choosing signals.
He's like, hey, he's doing that. What the hell, man? What the
with no signal that she's interested in anything. Like, I mean, why was he facing the wall doing curls, bro? Like, who does that anyway?
I honestly think though he was trying to find an opening. Pause on that one really quickly. I think opening as in conversation, you know, to have the courage or build up I think he was building up the courage, walk up to her and speak to her, because he looks like he was interested, right? I mean, that's what it feels like. Maybe it was for something else, but I don't think like he would pull up where there's no mirror, look at her a bunch of times, and then walk up to her, be like, hey, yo. You know, he's not gonna be like, yeah, so he clearly went there to ask her out by the looks of it. Nothing wrong with asking somebody out that you like, but this is not the place, right? So
In the comments said, bicep curls facing a mirrorless wall. I already knew it was going to be some BS. Like, and I get it. Listen, guys, you go to the gym. There are women there. You guys share the same hobby, lifestyle, fitness. Understandable. But in this day and age, it's just...
You know, that's kind of sad. If you really think about it, though, some dudes and some gals probably would want somebody that shared the same hobby. But gym is just one place where... it's like a no-no, you know, especially in this day and age, you know, cameras are everywhere, bro. You know, I go to the gym, bro. I see something, I'm like, I'm doing this, bro. Like, I'm doing this. Yeah, I try to make sure I just avoid eye contact, bro. And most of the time I go around like 11 p.m. and I'm at home like midnight 30 before 1 a.m. right? So I usually go late at night and there's barely anybody, and it's just beautiful like that. I can do superset, I can do one machine to the next one, can do like barbells, curl, can do deadlifts and all that. So I can just be like around the benching area, and then I can do like some other shit, right? So yeah, no, it's been amazing, bro. It's been amazing. I can do at night, you know.
Just it's too risky. Don't do it.
Got
too risky.
at the gym today.
Doing it all wrong.
Thanks. Thanks.
She said thanks.
So you say she's doing it all wrong, but then you proceed not to actually show her what the correct form
That's
is.
like YouTube comments, you know? So, yeah, no, sometimes people say whack, trash video, right? Whack. But they say just that. Okay, I understand trash video. I understand whack. I understand you didn't like it. But por qué? Like, tell me why. Tell us why you think the way you do, so you know we can progress. We can get better. We can focus on improving the part that you find trash, or yeah, let us know more, right? So bro literally done what he should be, what he's doing on YouTube, but he literally pulled up, hey, you're doing it wrong, and then he pieces out. What the hell, bro? What the?
And by the way, guys, for those of you who don't know, those are basically tricep push downs or pull downs. They basically work your triceps, the long head, I believe, which makes up most of your arm. If you want actual size for guys or girls, work on your triceps.
Nah, not that I believe. It is 100% truth, so yeah.
First, the biceps are the smaller part of your arm, the smaller head. Anyway, I don't know what he was trying to do. He approached this girl. He said, you're doing it all wrong. And then, like, I guess she was waiting for him to actually give her some tips, maybe. And then he just walked away. Like, kind of weird. This right here, failed approach. If he was trying to approach, why are you approaching random people? Male
and
or
it seems like, and she doesn't seem like the types that we have seen online, right? Where, yeah, some females go batshit crazy after some shit like that, right? But it seems like that she just waited, smiled, and she just focused on working out. So, I mean, good sport, though. You know, like, yeah, nothing really bad happened other than the fact that the dude just failed. I guess, yeah, he was nervous, though. As a dude, though, I can speak on the guy's behalf. I'm not saying this is right. I'm not saying this is right, okay? But as a dude, I understand. I think this is probably what was going on. I could be wrong, but I think he was like, damn, you know, I gotta try, man. I gotta, you know, I've been building up, you know, it's been a minute. I gotta try my luck this time around, man. Probably heart beating too fast, probably sweating a little bit, not from working out, but from actually thinking about asking her out. So probably stressed a little bit, probably thinking about all the you know, he's probably thinking about all the different outcomes that are gonna come out of this. And he's just nervous. He pulls up, says you're doing it wrong, and then it's just like brain shot up there, you know, his EXE just fails. He's on overclock mode, and it just like RAM just gives out, and he's like, okay, bro, I'm gonna peace out. So I think bro was nervous.
Female telling them their form is wrong. You're doing it all wrong and not correcting them on form. Like, I'm confused. Also, for those of you wondering what's wrong with her form, basically she needs to be more bent over, and I would say further back, extending her arms backwards more at a bigger angle to maximize the stretch and the concentric part of the lift or pull. Basically, this allows for more muscle hypertrophy, which leads to more muscle growth in the long run. Here, I saw this one post.
I mean, yeah, but like her form ain't too bad. And for the ladies out there, yeah, it's good that you want to work out triceps and biceps, do it a little bit, but genuinely speaking, ladies don't need it. Like, honest to God, like, y'all ladies don't need to have like manly biceps or manly triceps. So triceps, right? You don't need it. Like, I think that like her physique is perfect though, you know. I think her physique is perfect. You gotta be lean, you know. But that's about it. Y'all don't need to have like thick ass like biceps like dudes. Then the dudes would be like, yo, is that a, yeah, right? Like, for the dudes don't care about you having like crazy ass biceps. We don't care. Trust me, we don't care. And truth be told though, they don't look good on women though, you know. I mean, if you think they look good, well, that's your opinion. But generally speaking, like, women don't need to have crazy biceps.
Post from Caleb Hammer today, basically like a financial YouTuber here on the platform. You guys already know who he is. He just said, just came across this TikTok and women are really confused as to why men are no longer approaching them, question mark. Then it says, and I quote, worst she can do is say no. Yeah. And then it's of this image of a guy, I guess, who tried to approach this lady at the gym. And it says, a literal balding man, possibly 6 years older than me, just asked for my number during my set and said he'd been watching me. I legit rage quit my workout and left. Holy fuck, he must have been shocked. Guys, again, there's multiple things.
Okay, what did bro do like that? Okay, that's brutal on the highest order. That's brutal, yeah.
Please don't stare at women at the gym, all right? Don't quote unquote watch them. Even if you were watching them, if you're going to approach, do not let them know you were doing that. That gives off creepy vibes. Second of all, understand the demographic you're going for. If you're going after younger women in their younger 20s, college-aged girls, or girls in their mid-20s, or girls in their 20s at all, unfortunately, younger women do not like balding men. Unless you're incredibly handsome in the face to where you can make up for that baldness. Unfortunately, this is the truth. Younger women are not fond of balding men unless you're an older man with a beard.
Yeah, truth is, standards are way too high nowadays. It'd be what it be, but that's the matter of fact. As a man, bro, you gotta get your shit in order, bro. You know, as a man, there's no excuse. You can only blame yourself. You gotta have that kind of mentality, otherwise you're not gonna win. And I'm saying that as somebody that is not even trying to find somebody. I mean, I would love to have somebody, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like actively. I'm not doing that, okay? If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, I'm cool. I'm working on me. I'm working on my stuff here, working on YouTube, working on other stuff outside of YouTube. So I ain't got time for that. But the dudes that are really like desperate to find somebody, just work on you, honest to God, bro. Work on you, work on your body, man. Work on your mind. You know, make sure you make money some way, the legal way, you know, the right way, not like, yeah, I don't want you guys were like robbing banks or shit like that, bro. Don't do that. But, you know, the good way, like something that you can be proud of 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, because time's gonna move regardless, though. And as a man, regardless of how you feel, you gotta do it, man. And yeah, bro, you're gonna feel depressed. You're gonna feel sad. You're gonna feel like not doing anything, but you know, you gotta push through that feeling and you gotta do it. As a man, bro, like, it's a cold world out there, bro. Nobody gives a damn about your feeling. That's the honest to God truth. Nobody cares how you feel. You gotta get shit done. Okay, whether that's going to the gym, whether that's working on your business, 5 in the morning, doesn't matter if you slept or not. Yeah, stop chasing women, especially like in the gyms, bro. Like, you're gonna get disrespected in the Western world here, bro. America, Canada, like in the Western world here, bro. You're gonna get disrespected. Then you're gonna feel sad and all that. Just work on you, man. Honest to God, it ain't worth it. You know, work on yourself and the bitch is gonna come. Okay, simple as that. Ladies gonna come.
You got money, you know, you're kind of like the silver fox kind of guy. But if you're a younger guy in your 30s and you're balding and broke and you're creepy watching her in the gym, odds are you're gonna get this reaction. Yeah. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Cold world. Also, she said, does this mean I'm chopped as hell? Hashtag womanhood. For those of you who don't know, guys, I'm sure the ladies already know this. If you're a guy who approaches a woman and she deems you unattractive, it's basically offensive to her because she now thinks in her head that, holy shit, ugly guys are approaching me and they think they have a chance with me, therefore does that mean I'm ugly? I know not all girls have this logic, by the way, but it is a thing. And hey, it's another brutal reality of the world, bro. I've seen this multiple times online.
Whoever says looks don't matter, they lying, bro. Looks matter, bro. Looks sad reality, bro. Looks do matter. You having money matters. You having a good physique matters. You having your life figured out right out of the gate at like 1-year-old matters. Standards are way too high, man. Standards are way too high. So as a man, you gotta take in charge, bro. It'll be what it be, bro.
And in real life. Here's that video, though. Bro, she was actually crying. Like, she was legit crying at the fact that basically an ugly balding guy approached her at the gym. I don't know if she was working out specifically at that point or if she was resting in between a set. But unfortunately, guys, I don't know what to say. Let me read the comments though. Somebody said, and
she crying because a literal balding man, 6 years older than her, approached her during her set, and he said he was watching her. My God, bro. Sometimes I wish I was a female, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, life would be much easier, bro. Because, like, as a female, bro, you just need to be in a good shape, right? Like, you can just do yoga and be good. And yoga is really good for health, right? Because, yeah, genuinely speaking, even as a dude, bro, you don't need to have a crazy physique. Like, you don't need steroids. And you certainly don't want to mess around with steroids. You just need to be in a good shape. You know, run, that's it. Do yoga, stretching, that's it. But as dudes, we understand that, so we're like, okay, now we gotta have bigger biceps, we gotta have bigger triceps, okay, we gotta have abs, we gotta develop the upper chest, okay, we gotta develop the deltoids, the front pack, the side delts, the rear delts, the front delts, yeah, you know, we gotta traps, okay, we gotta take care of those little pricks out there. What's the name of the little pricks? You know, I'm forgetting the name. Not the glutes, but you gotta have glutes too. Some ladies love that. So yeah, you gotta have the glutes too. I'm talking about the dudes. The dudes gotta have glutes too. Pause. But some ladies love that. But there are like, you know, the smallest muscle down there. I'm forgetting the name, man. But yeah, you need to work on those little pricks as well. Underneath the hamstrings. You gotta work on that.
I've been watching you. It's not an icebreaker, folks. It really isn't. Another person said, these comments are horrific. God forbid a girl doesn't want an older man asking her out and letting her know he'd been watching her. Yeah. I mean, an older man by 6 years? Excuse me? I mean, is that what? Okay. Somebody else said, I've been watching you. Could mean I know
we're not even talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, man. Allegedly. We're not even talking about Uncle Leonardo or Grandpa Leonardo.
Your car is. I know what car you drive. I know your sets. All of these personal things that she doesn't know about him and that she's never told him. It's literally a safety hazard. Guys, this is why I tell you, women like organicness. They like spontaneity, or what feels like happenstance, I think is the phrase, right? Even if it's literally not organic and you've been planning this for months to approach her, you have to make it feel organic, right? Yeah. Women want to be approached or have things feel like a storybook, like a fantasy. Not all girls, but you know, it's just funny because guys, you know, I'm into like a little bit of body language psychology, and I just like observing human behavior, and this is what I've peeped throughout the years. So never ever, if you're approaching a girl anywhere for that matter, but especially at the gym, and
I'm not even gonna try, bro. You know, simple as that. That's just easy, bro. I'm not even gonna try, bro. I'm just not even gonna try, man. That's 6-year-old bald, she said, a literal bald dude, 6 years old, 6 years older than her, approach her. How do you know his age though? Yeah, how do you know his age? That's kind of crazy, ain't it? Isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of creepy, one would say. How do you know his age? Unless he mentioned his age, and that's how she found out. Really quickly, before I forget, I need to take a second to shout out the homie Robert, the homie Ruru, Bambino, the homie Josh, Benair. Thank you so much for all the love, man. You liking the videos, you super thanksing, you tipping and all that, even though you know, while knowing you don't have to do any of it. Thank you guys so much for all the love, man. Alright, let's get back to the content here. Let's find out what happened.
Say, I've been watching you. Like, holy fucking negative Riz, bro. Like, what? Also, here's this other clip I saw from this YouTuber by the name of Eric Ronaldo. So shout out to him. But he uploaded a video titled, Should Guys Approach Girls at the Gym? And this girl by the name of Mackenzie said the most brutal thing I've heard, like, in all of these gym videos. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in EOS Fitness with, what's her name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, nice to meet you. Where'd you get that?
Get what?
The smile is beautiful.
Crest 3D whitening strips.
What's that?
Crest 3D whitening strips.
Oh, well, it's beautiful, phenomenal. I love it. Do you think?
What's that? Like teeth whitening? Is that what it is? Shout out to Richard for subscribing. I thought that she was gonna say, no, it's natural. I just, you know, yeah, God bless me with that. No, but it's whatever she said.
You think guys should approach women at the gym?
I do not.
You don't think so?
Unless you're hot, don't come near me while I'm trying to get a workout in.
So that means I can come up to you and raise you up respectfully?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from an actual woman herself who goes to the gym. She said basically, don't approach
And I would say, like, he has a good physique though, and he don't look bad. He look good. Now pause on that one. Pause. Real. I'm not into dudes, okay, but I gotta say he looks good. He's in a good shape. So if she's gonna say I don't know on him, then it's over for all of you watching out there. I ain't gonna say me. I'm not gonna say me because I've been going to the gym. I've been working out, man. You feel what I'm saying? But no, it's over for all of us, bro. Like, what the hell?
Sure, if you're not hot. And I'm pretty sure most guys have an idea of if women in general, based off of their lived experience, view them as attractive, conventionally attractive or not. You know if you're that guy or not. And that's not to discourage you and say that you shouldn't ever approach a woman, but understand the type of woman you're approaching and the personality traits she may have. This kind of girl right here, in my opinion, comes off as an asshole just for even making that statement, because simply saying like, don't approach me at the gym, but I think she means in general, don't ever approach me unless you're hot. It's just a crazy thing to say and a crazy way to view people. But I do think this is a common mentality amongst a lot of people.
I'm not denying looks do matter though. Looks do matter. That's a sad world we're living in. No matter how many times you're gonna deny it, it's the honest truth. For some people it's gonna be like, yeah, looks matter initially, but then it's about the personality. Yeah, but initially the looks matter. You know, initially the looks matter. You know, how else you're gonna get your foot in the door? So it do matter. And yeah, I mean, very quickly you're gonna find out if your personality matches with the other person or not. And the way she says what she says, it seems like she is high maintenance. So you want to avoid that. You want to avoid the high maintenance ladies. Just think of it this way, right? Can you introduce her to your parents? Is she gonna bring what's this called? Is she about the teamwork or about about chasing bags, this, that, the other? Is she gonna empty your wallet, or she's the one that's gonna build with you? Yeah, if she's gonna build with you, go for it. But if she's gonna just empty out your wallet, nah, just stay away. High maintenance never brought happiness to the man nor the couple.
Younger women, especially in this day and age, which is just pervasive because of like online social media culture and dating apps, kind of like, I guess, desensitizing and numbing people to the point of being just like blatantly disrespectful, apathetic, and rude and dismissive of people in general. But yeah, I mean, guys, I, as a guy myself who goes to the gym regularly, I don't have a problem with girls. I just wouldn't even recommend approaching women like en masse at places that you frequent, a gym, a cafe, even your apartment building, bro, because these are places that you go to pretty much every day. And if you get rejected, or if things become awkward, or you say something wrong, she didn't like what you said, and an accusation may be thrown in the mix, dude, you've pretty much fucked your like daily life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, he right. For example, like high school, right? Like a lot of dudes try. I mean, I'm not gonna cap here. Even I found a girl kind of, you know what I'm saying, good in the high school days. I shot my shot, got rejected, and then it became awkward though. You know, then it became awkward though. So yeah, no, that's facts though. That's facts.
Life in a way. I hope that makes sense. And I only wanted to touch on this topic because it just keeps being a topic that keeps coming up over and over again.
But this dude wrong though. This dude wrong. Did you see this video though? Yo, if you haven't seen it, check it out, man. The stuff that she was caught doing, crazy, man. Check it out and I'll see you right there.